Well, hello. Welcome back to JW Night Talk. So today we have an interesting some interesting topics coming up. And rather than delay, let's get right at it. We have caller number one on the line. Caller number one, go
When
ahead.
I disclose my subject matter, I didn't think you'd put me on. Thank you. So here is the big question. Why should any of us JWs listen to you? You're an apostate.
Well, that's a topic that we get thrown out quite a bit. And I remember when I was a Jehovah's Witness, we used to throw that out, or it was a subject or a word, apostate. It was like a missile. It was like a protection. You know, we could use that in the last resort. You're apostate. Stay away. So apostasy, I think, in the Jehovah's Witness religion is like the worst thing. It's like the bottom of the list to go apostate. But let's first of all talk about the word apostate. To apostate means I disagree with. I'm against it. So if it's the religion, the Jehovah's Witness religion, well, I left it. So obviously, and I'm up talking about it. So obviously, I'm against it. Do I hate the people or any of that stuff in it? No, no. It's the religion. It's the some of the Rutherford doctrines of the religion. I feel that they were from man, so I disagree with it. So, but the people are all people, just like I'm a person. I was in it, still a person, out of it, still the same person, just not in the religion, just not under that trance. So I'm an apostate. I disagree fully. I'm against the religion. Now, to say I'm an apostate against Christ, that's wrong. I'm not. Everyone has their own journey. I chose not to leave Christ or God Jehovah Yahweh. I chose to keep searching, keep looking, and keep finding the real truth. And once I looked a little bit, I found out it wasn't on earth. It's actually in heaven, and that's another story. But to say I'm an apostate of Christ, no, not at all. I'm actually a defender of Christ, and I'm just sharing online how I'm been fixing my faith. So let's anytime we use that word when we cast it out, for those of us that leave the Jehovah's Witness religion, we that word has no weight, doesn't affect us at all, because we agree with the word. We're apostate, or we disagree fully against that religion. We left it, so we're an apostate to that religion. In my case, I chose to keep following Christ, and I found that the truth isn't in the religion. The truth is actually in heaven with Christ. So that's how I dealt with it. So that's all I can say on that word apostate. So we're looking at caller number two now. Caller number two, please go ahead.
Thank you for disguising my voice and country. My husband is an elder and we've been married for 2 years now. He locks his elder's book in the wall safe and often refers to it in a way that gives him superiority in the marriage. Even when it comes to what we do in the bedroom, without being specific. He holds on to that book like he's above the average publisher. He even once said, in his elder school, the elders were referred to as stars in the heaven. I feel there is a problem with the religion. I was only in it for 5 years now, and my gut feeling says, get out. Do you have any experience with these feelings I'm having?
Okay. Thank you for that. That's quite a deep subject, when we talk about these elders' books. And I was never ever an elder, so I don't know what's in the elders' book. I've seen the elders' book. I was a ministerial servant for a couple of years, and one of the elders that was mentoring me showed me the outside of the elders' book, but he never did open it. I often wondered if they signed some kind of a contract with the Watchtower once they got those elders' books. I didn't know. But I remember too, on another occasion, I was a ministerial servant. I was talking to one of the elders, and I was talking about another elder I was concerned about. And he said to me, he says, no, 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 no. He says, us elders are Our stars, we all have a star in the heavens. And I said, really? I never heard of that. And he said, oh, yeah, it's in the Bible, but we don't talk about it. It's kind of secret and blah, blah, blah. So the only thing I can say is all the years I spent in the religion, that elders thing is kind of like a hierarchy religion. When you step back and look at it, you don't think about it much when you're in it. You think they're elders and they're special. That's what we all thought. But they're all just people, just like you and I. There's no difference. There's no star in heaven thing. That's just all a design by the Watchtower to make the elders feel special. So if you're in an organization and there's always something to reach out to, you want to feel special. So if it's Scientology, it's money that gets you there. Well, if it's a Jehovah's Witness religion, it's your time. So what's the biggest sacrifice any of us have? It's our time. Time is worth more than money. And when you give up your whole life, everything, and you're just pushing for the religion, you've given up your time. So the religion has robbed you of everything. And that's the sacrifice that you've made. With other religions, you can just give up money. So if you have lots of money, you just give up some of your money. You never give up your time. Your time's too valuable to give up. If you're in the Mormon religion, and only for those that want to be an elder, not everyone, only those that are qualified and go through the training and become an elder and want to give up some time, they only have to give up 2 years, 2 years of their time. And then they're a good Mormon. They can say, I'm an elder Mormon because I gave up 2 years of my time. And they don't even make you preach door to door in your local community. They send you off to Korea or some other country that you want to go to. It's kind of like a holiday. So it's different. Every religion is different, but the Jehovah's Witness religion robs you of all of your time, all of your wealth, everything. You're left desolate with nothing when they're done with you, and they just kick you out, shun you. But it's all in the elders book, I guess, and I don't get it. But I would say I'm pretty against the elders book stuff, and I would have to say to the young lady that called in to make your way out, because that's obviously a cult. It's a follower of man. It's a hierarchy. It's made to stepping stone up. And think of it this way: when Jesus was on earth, there was no elders book. He didn't consort to no elders book. He went off sometimes and said, when things were weighty and the 12 disciples were getting on his nerves, he'd say, just leave me alone. I'm going to go out and pray out back. So he'd go out back and he'd go pray to God. So we can all do that. We can just go out back and go pray to God. And we don't need an elders book. Then Apostle Paul comes and makes all these congregations, and they have elders. So there's more problems, more people. So then they have elders meetings, and they got to figure out how to deal with them. But I really think, if we keep it all simple, like Christ, nothing should be hidden. Nothing should be hidden. We got the Bible. It's when they start building bound volumes of watchtowers to back up certain ideologies of the religion. That's when you run into problems. The Bible's pretty clear. It's pretty straightforward. Everyone has the same book. If you're an elder, let's say, in the time of the apostles, they had whatever they had for writings. This is what Jesus said: love, let's love our neighbor. Let's love our brother. Most of all, everything hung on love, not on secrecy, not on hierarchy, none of this stuff. Being an elder is a really heavy responsibility. In fact, the Bible says there's a heavier responsibility if you're an elder, if you choose to be an elder in God's eyes. So I pity these elders. They have a heavy responsibility, and to take it and to use it and to usurp and to hold themselves on a higher level, to lord it over ones. Isn't that what the Pharisees were doing in Jesus' day? They had these groups of people and they lorded over the people. I often felt that the Jehovah's Witness religion is quite pharisaical. That was just my thoughts. Anyways, it's kind of a deep subject. So thank you again for caller number 1 and caller number 2. And I hope we helped the audience with a few of these questions. And I say until next time, just keep living your life with love. So we'll see you later. Have a good evening.